Hey guys, John here. Just wanted to give you guys some updates about the GoFundMe thing and the fundraiser on Facebook, so y'all know what's kind of going on. I didn't know it. Sorry, bear with me. I'm gonna be short of breath throughout this, so I apologize for that. But I've been having signs of heart failure for the last couple of years. I didn't know it. I would just kind of shift it onto something else, like it's too hot, or maybe I was kicking something too hard with my legs, so they would swell up, and maybe I'm short of breath just because, you know, I wasn't moving around as much as I was at one point. But on Wednesday night of last week, I had some sort of a heart episode, and it resulted in me being all kinds of, I don't know how to describe it. If anybody's ever had heart problems, you just say, I feel weird, and that's pretty much all you can describe it as. You just feel weird. And I kind of brushed it off. I even went to go try to shoot a pistol match the next day on Thursday, and it took to Saturday before I was like, hey, listen, something's really wrong. I don't know what it is. It's time to go to the ER. My legs were swollen to the point where you couldn't have seen my calf muscles anymore. I was having chest pain really bad, and shortness of breath is way worse than this as I try to talk to you. And as I got in there, I had all kinds of EKG changes. I can show you guys some of that if you're interested in that stuff. And they were obviously I was having a heart attack, but I'm only 36, so chances of that were unlikely. So they admitted me. They brought me over to a much bigger hospital here in Houston, and did some more tests and like an echocardiogram, and they found out, and this is the tough part, is that I had dilated cardiomyopathy, which is the sucky one. And then they had to find out whether it was ischemic or non-ischemic. So they had to do a cardiac catheterization, which, by the way, if anybody tells you, is the most painful thing ever. And it left a big bruise, and I now have a big hematoma here in my groin. It's incredibly painful, but we found out that it was non-ischemic through that. So I have non-ischemic dilated cardiomyopathy with an ejection fraction of 20%. So that's the problem. Having your ejection fraction, come look. Tell me when you can see that. It says here, patient with non-ischemic dilated cardiomyopathy with an EF of 20 to 20%. That's as low as you can go before they start freaking out. So after the cath, my EKG changed again, and if you want to see that here, you can see that I have inverted T waves for all the doctor geeks out there. Inverted T waves and ST depression, which looks like this. So those are all signs of serious cardiac issues that we didn't know I had. So they kept me in the hospital for a long time. I was in there for about a week, and what they're worried about was someone who has an ejection fraction of 20% and what's called sudden cardiac death, which is just basically when your heart just stops and you croak. So they gave me what's called a life vest, so you can kind of see it. I wore this stuff here, and what that does is it monitors my heart, so that if my heart stops beating, it will defibrillate me. So it's a wearable defibrillator, and I'll have to wear this for 90 days until we can get someone to look at the data. And then from there, it looks like it's probably going to be some type of an implant in my heart as a defibrillator. And after that, if things aren't still working, it's the real only treatment is transplant stuff and medication. So that's all I can really do at this time. And all this stuff is going to be super expensive, and my insurance doesn't cover this kind of stuff, which is why I need some help from you. Sorry, I'm having trouble breathing, guys. I need help from you guys with the GoFundMe and the Facebook fundraiser. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on and why I'm asking for money. Okay, hey guys, sorry I was kind of losing my breath there. I needed to take a break from the video. It was getting a little long, so I apologize. But it's a lot to tell everybody. The issue is with an ejection fraction of 20 to 25%. Without really proper treatment and care, which is expensive, your survival rate's about 5 years, give or take a year or two in either direction, which is not great for someone who's 36, and it's not great news to hear. But for all you people out there, I know there's going to be some medical nerds who are going to say some stuff like this stuff doesn't happen unless, you know, he's a chronic drug user or you know, he's using this or that. And I just want to show y'all, and they before you give money, I wouldn't want to give money to someone who's using drugs either. But come look here. They ran a drug screen on me when I was there, and look, everything is negative, top to bottom. So I'm not using any drugs, so your money's gonna go to someone who actually, whose life is depending on it. And I couldn't thank you guys enough. So, thanks, guys.